Hello, I'm CJ Morgan, and here's what's happening for Tuesday, April 27th. According to the Coast Guard, that leaking oil poses no threat to our shoreline yet. The CEO of BP says the company is working 24 hours a day to stem the flow of oil and to contain that spill. The interviews for a new NOPD superintendent will be today and tomorrow. The 6 finalists reportedly will be interviewed by members of Mayor-elect Mitch Landrieu's NOPD task force. The candidates include former assistant NOPD superintendent and now Nashville Police Chief Ronald Serpas, John Harrington, Police Chief of St. Paul, Minnesota, former NOPD Captain Louis Dabdue, Bruce Preston Marquis, Chief of Police of Norfolk, Virginia, John Batiste, Chief of Washington State Police, and Ronald Davis, Police Chief of East Palo Alto, California. A proposal is up before legislators today in the state, which would make it illegal to use handheld cell phones by drivers in the state. According to Austin Badon, the author of the bill, drivers would be allowed the use of hands-free talking while driving by using a wired or wireless headset device. Badon has offered up the same proposal in the past, but it didn't fly. The measure would also ban drivers from texting while driving. In sports, the Saints schedule for 2010 is out. Click over to Saints schedule. I've got the whole thing listed right here on cjmorganmedia.com. And forget what you may have heard. According to a report, negotiations between George Shinn and Gary Choust are still on. In fact, sources say things look better than they did last week. Majority owner Shinn is seeking to sell his share to his minority partner, Choust, a billionaire Louisiana businessman. But the negotiations reportedly hit a snag last week over the price. Choust owns a 25% stake in the team. League sources report that Shinn's primary objective is to work out a deal with Choust to ensure that the team has a long-term future here in the city of New Orleans. And finally, you'll want to know one of the secrets to better health? How about having more sex? According to the AP, Brazil's health minister says the remedy for the nation's high blood pressure problem is more sex. Minister Jose Temporoa says that adults should be exercising more to help with their blood pressure and to keep it down, and he says a good cardiovascular workout for that includes sex. Always with protection, obviously. And I remember the words of the late Red Fox, who once said, "Sex with me is a misdemeanor. The more I miss, the meaner I get." Bad Fred Sanford there, you big dummy. I'm CJ Morgan, and that's what's happening. Thanks for checking out cjmorganmedia.com.